What's going on, everybody? It's Matt, aka the Lumberjack Landlord. Super excited for segment number 2 here with Mr. Zuber. Michael, how is it going, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing awesome, man. I like to tell people I am a spectator, not a fan of the stock market, which means if you're a spectator, you just want some excitement. If you're a fan, you have a team, right? I want it up, I want it down, I'm a short, I'm long. Dude, I'm a spectator of the stock market, haven't been in it for decades. And today was a fun day. It was a fun day. I was like, oh, it's getting exciting. What else is going to crash? Oil's down 10%, Bitcoin's in bear market, travel stocks, cruise stocks. It was an awesome day to be a spectator. It was fun.
I tell you, this is a tough day after Thanksgiving, right?
Not for me, man. I was like, oh, this is gonna be exciting. And it was a half day.
I know, Mike. If it had been a full day, can you imagine? Oy, oy, oy. So if in case you guys haven't picked up on it, what we're talking about is the market, because people that don't know what they're doing love to compare the stock market to rental properties.
Oh yeah. So
right?
It is shocking how many times people want to make that comparison. I'm like, okay, they're both assets, but that's kind of where the comparison ends.
Right. Because you can open up your stock portfolio and you can sell stuff right then and there. And with a property, you might be able to do that, but it's probably 10 days before you get your money, because you can still get cash always, right?
Yeah, it's just
completely different.
People don't understand that. Again, I always admit my weaknesses, and my weakness is I can be an emotional trader. Yeah. It's why I don't do stocks. I know myself.
Yep.
I don't care that people always blow me up on my channel going, oh my God, you missed the bottom. Stocks are up 100% or 500%. Good for freaking you. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. My leveraged real estate is up way more than all of that. I'm doing okay. And my cash flow's up and my debt's down. You don't understand that I love the last year, and I'm perfectly fine missing the market. And yes, now today is days I get to go, feels pretty good. I'm a spectator, man. It was an exciting day. So yeah, people don't get it.
Wait, your property didn't go down 4% this morning?
No, nor did my cash flow. Yeah, no, didn't happen.
And thank you for correcting me right there, because that's one of the things that we talked on yesterday's Thanksgiving live stream, which was a blast, by the way.
Oh, it's fun. Yeah.
So that was a ton of fun. But one of the things I think was really interesting is there's still people out there that talk about, as an example, somebody brought up the taxes in New Hampshire and how high they are. Yeah. I admit, they're high because we don't have an income tax and we don't have a sales tax.
Yep.
So they're high. But somebody was focused on the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, the property taxes are high. It's like same thing with people in California. Oh my gosh, it's impossible to make money there because the legislation's so bad.
Yeah, it's anti-landlord. Okay, great. Buy somewhere else. Go buy it in Texas. I'll keep buying in California.
Exactly. And that's the thing, is what people need to understand in this process. And the reason why Mike and I make fun of the market, and we're not making fun of people in the market, we're making fun of the market.
Of the market.
And the people that say it's the only way to get rich and housing is stupid.
Yeah, those people deserve to be made fun of.
Those people kind of deserve to lose a little bit because they just don't, they're out of their depth. They don't know.
How about the leverage? How about the idiotic leverage that these people have? Oh my God. So again, housing is very, you can get a 96.5% leverage with an FHA loan.
Yes.
And it's safe. It's 30 years. Dude, I don't know if you've heard this, but you never get margin called on an FHA loan.
Wait, I've not heard that before.
Yeah, you people getting 10. Dude, somebody told me the other day you can get 100-to-1 leverage in crypto. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they're telling me. And I'm like, no wonder crypto gets smashed every once in a while, because these people get stopped out or they get freaking margin called, and you're like, liquidated, bye-bye.
What I saw that was most telling this morning, Mike, was, and I'm starting to worry about, or think about, not worry, but think about what this looks like from a real estate correlation, right? Mm-hmm. In Bitcoin, 15% of that market is in Bitcoin at above $57,000.
Well, there's a lot less of it today. There's people getting washed out. I remember I looked this up. It was probably 6 months ago where Bitcoin had a big washout. And I think it was like, it's on my daily financial news, but I want to say like $250 million and like 10,000 accounts were washed out in a 24-hour period.
Oh man.
Like the largest account was $1.3 million. Can you imagine going to bed and then waking up the next day with nada?
No, I can't. That's why I'm in real estate.
Exactly. I can't imagine, but it ain't going to happen.
Yeah. And if the house goes on fire, that's why I have insurance.
That's why I've had that. I've lost properties to fire.
Yeah. And the first thing you ask always, right, is everybody okay? Exactly. First thing, right? Everyone okay?
Did everybody get out?
Right. Did everybody get out? Are we good there? Okay. After that,
where are they going to be next?
Exactly.
Are they going to Red Cross or putting them up in a hotel? Great.
Exactly.
Then call your insurance.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So I think it's important because, again, I think what is that correlation rate in the market? Because that's the next thing that the stock market losers and crypto losers are going to be talking about is, well, that means housing's right behind it. No, it really doesn't.
No, they were not going to be buying. They're not, again. So I got an economic degree because it made sense to me. I'm so glad I got that degree.
Yeah.
Because again, in order to be supply and demand, specifically demand, you not only have to be willing, you have to be able.
Right.
There are two criteria. So willing means I want to buy a home. Able means you have to have the money, the credit, and you're looking. There are a lot of people that maybe got washed out. They don't qualify as demand, so I'm not worried about it. They weren't going to do it, right? So all these other channels just pointing at pretty graphs and stuff, they don't get the real estate market. They want to make real estate stocks or something, and but people are doing trends in this now. It's all about the consumer, debt, and affordability.
Yeah. I love what Dion said yesterday. It's not something I've actually seen a lot about. I love that he brought it up, which was the X factor.
Oh yeah.
As far as, the risk going up and profits going down and that sort of thing, which is, the most profitable, like Dion says, the most profitable are the Airbnb hosts that are doing all of their own property management, by far the most profitable.
Absolutely.
Also, from that perspective, if you go all the way down to the other end, it's syndicators that are going to pay you 4, 5,
LPs
money.
LPs in syndications.
Yep. Those syndication pieces. So again, I just think that if you believe that the market is going to remain inflationary, then there's no better time to buy housing than now. Because I can tell you, Mike, I don't know about you, but the rents really started to move in the last 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
But housing has really moved in the last 2.5 years. So I think we're going to have a
telling
longer
people,
run of rents.
I keep telling people rent moves after houses. People want them to move together. There's a delay.
That's right.
And again, you're right. The delay, I think housing is slowing down. Rents will run for a little while, but they have to slow down too. You're fundamentally hurting too many people, right? The capacity to pay is getting squished.
That's right.
Squeezed. And yeah, it's got to stop, but it doesn't have to crash. Just people act like there has to be, the chart has to go up or the chart has to go down. I think what we are going to see is a plateau or a leveling or whatever you want to call it for years. I think we have front loaded a lot of appreciation, but that doesn't mean it has to go down. People just drives me crazy. Just because it went up doesn't mean it has to go down.
I totally agree with that concept. I think the other thing too is that because rents are lagging, like even CPI saying that rent contribution to that is 0.2, Mike.
Yeah.
0.2. No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
No,
it's a fraudulent number. You're listening, got people that are watching this channel right now. You are watching landlords that do this every single day and rent out units every single month. And I can tell you, my lowest rent increase this year was double digits.
Yeah. It's and that it goes for Section 8, that goes for housing, that goes for cash, everything, right? Section 8 is really running to keep up. And it's going to run for another year. It just will.
I really do believe at least, right, Mike?
At least, yeah.
So again, if you're wondering and tired of watching these other blow up channels and the crisis and the housing crisis and the market crisis and all of this other stuff, listen, Mike and I don't know anything about the stock market. We really don't. It's not something we would ever profess to know about, because can we read balance sheets? Sure. Do we understand the market? Absolutely. However, we aren't invested in the market. And so
I am a spectator, not a fan. I love to watch my popcorn and watch all of you all freak out. It's fun.
Watch literally, I cannot believe how much airtime crypto gets on CNBC now.
Yeah, it's well, it's a bear market territory, which means it's down 20% from a peak. So yeah, again, popcorn, baby. Get my popcorn. Real estate's much slower. I can go to sleep at night and not stress. If your investments are keeping you up at night, A, I've been that person. B, you don't have to be that person.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Mike, where can everyone find more of this absolutely fantastic content gold?
One rental at a time, YouTube, books, website, and Instagram.
It's all there, guys. The course that he has is absolutely fantastic. He has a free course, so it's not like you're obligated just to start off. Start off with a free one, then move up to getting your money right, then move into actually the greatest value on the internet. I will continue to call it that because I truly believe that. Almost 90 hours of content at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
For $300. Like, really? I mean, honest to God, it's fantastic stuff. So as I always say, we take a ton of time to create great content for you guys. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, One Rental at a Time on YouTube does their live stream. And then 11:30 Sunday at Eastern time, 8:30 Pacific, right after One Rental at a Time daily financial news. We actually do a 3-hour session where you get to ask your questions, I answer them. And we also, what's really cool about these live streams now is that we actually have a lot of other people in the stream answering questions. It's a lot of fun. So we hope you're there. Mike, thanks so much. See you in segment 3.